Cook-Up Academy.
I know you want it, you looking for it. I know who got it. She talk about it in every EP, leave you island. Don't nobody ever be on what she be on. This is LOL with QuiQui Symone. Life out loud. So can we please get a round of applause? You are not rocking with the best. Sit back and take notes. What you get drenched on the rainy days? What is an app for that? Like umbrella, sit back and take quote. Wait, I'm in cover. She mashed potato, her toppings, and just like gravy on top of it. Every topping she cover. I mean, it's QuiQui Symone, so when QuiQui come on, you should listen, she different from any other. Ask Mike Ups, I bet he say it's not a nail nutter. Like what you need, I bet she got it for you. Check the catalog like, well, oh well. Whether it's life out loud or you just need a laugh, it's LOL. Yeah. With QuiQui Symone, please leave me alone when the show come on. Don't touch that dial, lower your tone. I know you want it, you looking for it. I know who got it. She talk about it in every EP, leave you island. Don't nobody ever be on what she be on. This is LOL with QuiQui Symone.
This is Life Out Loud with QuiQui Symone. Welcome.
Yo.
Hey.
Oh, well, he didn't finish that other part. It's A. So, y'all know who that is, right? Y'all know who that is? No?
No, they don't know that. I mean, some on know, some on don't know. You know what
We
I'm
don't know you,
Uh-huh.
bruh.
We don't know you.
You don't
Good,
know.
man. Good. That good.
That is the one and only Mr. T Strike.
Hey, yay.
You hear that?
But that wasn't him. Yes. So anywho, we have some great people in the building once again in the Live Loud Studios. Yes. We have Lakeisha Tisdale. She is coming back. Say hi to the people.
Hi to the people. Hey.
Hi to the people. Really.
I'm just, hey, hi, love y'all, mean it.
She doesn't. Anywho, but that is Lakeisha Tisdale, and then we have the one and only, the infamous. What else can I give him? The producer of producers.
Really?
The producer
I like that.
of producers.
I agree.
Are Chris in the building.
There's so much pressure on me, man.
Yes, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Pressure on me.
You put so much pressure on the other producers, right?
You ain't humble.
That man know he fine. Trying to play like he eating a humble pie.
Yes,
Telling
we
the lie.
got the Cook-Up Academy. We got the Cook-Up Academy in the
Yes.
building here. So that's T Strike and R Chris. So
No, I'm talking about Cook-Up Academy, man. 3-piece salute. Y'all already know all that, man. You.
this man has a shameless plug.
I play everything. On every
everything.
show.
They should have let me in here, man.
We
You know
had
the bad,
to.
the
We
bad
had to let him
sound,
in.
man, that they was talking about in the first episode. I am he and he is I. But now, since Joshua couldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? They got your boy. Yeah. You know
Oh,
what I'm
my
saying? They got your
goodness.
boy on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to act.
We got a substitute.
I'm like that person that be on the news, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't never been on the news. So,
Shame the
you know
whole
what I'm saying?
black race. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
What have we done?
Strike is that dude that be on the news that have a full suit on and no pants.
Oh my goodness. I can see that too.
Right.
That's shameful.
So y'all can imagine what we going through right now, right?
Correct. Pray for us.
Please do. And pray for yourselves as we go through this. Okay. But no, for real. We're going to have some fun today. Today we're talking about being comfortable with being uncomfortable. So what do y'all think that means? Comfortable with being uncomfortable. What does that say to you?
For me, I would have to say being in a situation that you know that you're really not supposed to be in, but you kind of comfortable with being there because you don't want to deal with whatever it may be that you have to deal with to be in the right situation, if that make any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. If it makes sense to Keisha, then you know it makes sense.
Don't do it.
It makes sense to
I
Keisha
got you,
then.
Strike. I got you.
But yeah, you're along the right lines. So sometimes we really do have the desires to be somewhere else in life that we're really not right now, but we're not willing to work on it either.
Right.
So like, an example would be, I don't know, like your job, your career, like you talk about being in that job in that same place for years and years and years, but you're not doing anything to change that.
Right.
So you're kind of really comfortable with just getting the paycheck that you get. And even sometimes we want to look at some of the achievements that people make. And we want to get the things that other people have, but we're still not willing to work to do it. And I might step on some toes here. Being in relationships, in toxic relationships that you really know you need to be out of, but you decide to stay.
So you're saying more so being comfortable with the status quo. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you know, like I want to be here, but since I'm not doing anything about it, you know, I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Right.
So I was looking at it in a different way.
Okay, well,
you
tell
know,
me what you thought.
I was kind of looking at it like, you know, stepping outside of your comfort zone.
Okay.
You know, if you want to be somewhere and you want to be somewhere in life, you have to do some uncomfortable things or things that you're not used to doing in order to get there.
Right.
So that's
so
how
you know
I
what
was
just
thinking
came to
about
my
it.
mind when you just said that, and I'm gonna attempt to sing.
So basically, how he just said it, he trying to say that he's smarter than us.
She gonna try to.
I'm gonna try to sing. Did you just interrupt me?
Yes.
I think you did.
sorry.
I'm almost glad you did.
If she
Wow.
was to sing, then yeah.
You know, from what I can't say the movie because I don't remember, but I know it was a movie. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you gotta wake up and
All right, thank you so much. For that rendition of whatever that was.
Anyways, my bad.
Stay in your
It's just
lane.
when you
Next
said,
topic.
yeah,
Stay in your
I do need to stay in my lane, don't I? Yeah, clearly.
See, if she wanted to be a singer, she had to step out of her
no.
comfort zone
Step back in
and
there.
do something that's very uncomfortable, like sing in front of a person, in front of an artist and a producer, and sound like that.
That's called bravery.
That
okay?
is stepping outside of your comfort zone.
Being bold right now, but I'm sorry, Strike. Go ahead and say what you were saying.
Man, I wasn't talking about nothing. Y'all know I ain't talking about nothing.
I ain't talking about nothing.
I ain't talking about.
You know
Oh,
what?
that's that Lecrae, ain't it, Shane?
We're not being serious today, y'all.
No, but seriously, let me ask you guys, how do you think somebody gets into that place of just being comfortable with where they're at? How do you think people get to that place?
I think sometimes it's forced. Just depend on, well, I'm thinking about circumstances. Like, you know, your living circumstances, or, you know, you have to take this certain job because you didn't graduate from high school, or you didn't, you know, do what you need to do to be where you need to be. But I think sometimes we take situations that are supposed to be just for a minute and make them permanent because we've been doing it so long. We've made it work. Like, we made it happen. So we get comfortable even though there's better out there for us. I think fear plays a big part in that as well, because like being in a relationship you're not supposed to be in, being in an abusive relationship, or just doing what you know, because even though somebody may be treating you bad, you know that bad treatment. You don't know what's on the other side of that if you like leave that person or get with someone else. You know that job that you're at.
Right.
It sucks, but you know that it sucks.
Right.
Instead of what's on the other side of that job that may not suck, but you don't know that, so you're scared to try it. So you get complacent.
So you
and
think,
stay.
so if I'm correct, I heard you, to me it interprets to be fear. Like,
Yeah,
fear.
to me, yeah, that's what, when we first talked about it, that's
I
the
agree
first
with
thing
that.
that
I agree with Keisha 100%.
that popped into my mind, because once you start doing whatever you're doing like day after day, it's just you get comfortable and you get used to it. Or if you have to make something happen, make a situation, you know, be what it is, you do that, but you be stuck in that place.
Okay,
So.
okay. Well, I can definitely dig that. What about you, Ryan? What do you think?
I think it's a mindset. So I guess you could say, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing with Keisha is saying. It's a mindset.
Smart one.
She's smart. She's smart today. Guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, it's a mindset thing, you know, and it could have been, you know, upbringing, you know, where you come from, you know, what you see around you, your environment.
Right.
a lot of stuff. There's a lot of different variables that play into that, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what it is. But most of the time, it is your environment. You usually become what your environment is until you change your environment. That's what you're gonna, aspire to be.
Right. I was thinking along those same lines, like definitely if you don't see anyone if you have no influences that are gonna be changing their environment, then you are going to be a product of that. But also another thing is like many people don't have self-motivation. They're used to just doing whatever and no one really pushes them to be who they need to be. Or even aspire to do greater. Many times your motivation comes from what you see on TV. You're just like, how can I get something really quickly? How can I get that fake chain that somebody else is wearing a real one, but you want to imitate it?
You
so
go to
there's
the beauty
really
supply store and get.
Right, from the beauty supply store, from the little fake stuff.
I thought about going to a beauty supply store. Like now, getting me a couple goals. Like,
wow,
I wanted the bottom row. Like I really did.
No.
I think I still do.
No,
Man,
sir,
go
please.
get it, man.
I mean, just to see what it looked like.
Oh my goodness, we have the substitute in here for real.
Okay.
And then also another thing that I thought about was that people are just used to things being given to them.
True.
People are so used to, okay, here's what you can have, but they don't have to do work to get
that
it.
welfare
that
mindset.
sense of entitlement.
Right.
Yeah,
it is that sense of entitlement.
It
so
ain't work for nothing.
it's just like, because even like now in the corporate arena where I am, that I work Monday through Friday, I have people who just believe that, okay, I'm working for you, so you should be happy that I'm here.
Right.
Instead of, no, let me work my way up to the top. Work my way up to get to where I want to get to. But they look at where those people are that I've reached higher, pretty much higher positions, but they're just like, oh, I just want that.
Yeah.
You're going to give it to me. I don't have to work. I could come here and get paid X amount of dollars to work your job while I sit here and do nothing. So, I mean, it is a sense of entitlement. It's unfortunate that the younger generations, in my opinion, are or do have this mindset. So when should I say, do you think that people start to realize that they're actually uncomfortable? When do you think they actually begin to realize that, hey, this is just not working for me no more?
That can be, that's case by case based because there's no cut out in stone time. Like, this is when you're supposed to know. But I think sometimes people get just fed up or they see that there's better and they want to aspire to it or something may happen.
Oh, they just hit rock bottom.
Right.
Whatever
like
their rock bottom is. Yeah.
That's an eye opener.
And it is because you can lose everything or do whatever. Or, somebody may come into their lives that may speak into them and be like, hey, you know what? You can really be something better than you are right now. And sometimes that's all it takes for somebody else to see something in you that you don't see in yourself. And that could spark something for you to be like, you know what? Maybe I can be something a little better. So it just depends on that person. Some people never see it.
Yeah.
Never come to that realization.
You just going to have those people.
Right. That just don't do anything and they good to their
if I could use myself for an example, my previous situation, ex-wife and she left me. Things, end up going south for me. And I found myself in a position that I really didn't want to be in, but at the same time, because of what I was dealing with, and I didn't want to really deal with the issue, I was comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like, I was in a place where I was smoking, I was drinking, I was doing all kind of other stuff that I know wasn't right. It didn't sit right with me. But at the same time, because of how my situation played out, I knew that this wasn't the lifestyle that I was supposed to be living. Right. I knew that it was better for me. I knew, what God had already promised me, the great things that he promised, and I knew that they was on the way. But because of my actual situation, like, I became comfortable with being uncomfortable in the state that I was in. My mind frame had changed. My actions, the people, the places, everything that I was doing had pretty much changed. And so for me, it was more so just get into a situation where it's just like I just got tired. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of being uncomfortable in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that it was something better. Some people never know that they have better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people aren't aware, like Keisha was just saying, like some people don't have people who to speak into their lives and, you know, to kind of give them that vision or give them something to hope for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I had been the opposite. You know what I'm saying? People have been telling me all my life, you know, the great things God was gonna do for me and everything like that. So it became a place in my life when dealing with that situation. It's just like, this ain't it, and I know this ain't it. I know it's better. So, you know, just to pretty much add on to what Keisha and Ryan was, you know, both talking about or whatever. So
we the smart ones,
right?
Thank you, Strike, for that autobiography.
But to give life application.
Right. Well, thank you, Strike, for that. So we all at some point have had some area in our life where we've been comfortable with being uncomfortable, and it took something to motivate us, to spark us to get to that place. So when we come back, we will talk about a couple of other things in regards to this topic, like how do we get out of that? Like, what is it going to take for us to do that? So when we come back, we will discuss it.
Yeah. God's grace.
I got a lot on my mind as I'm strolling down the boulevard. Like, I wish I had some money on this bank card. By any means necessary while it's far. So I gotta keep moving forward. Ain't nothing easy, man. I swear these times is really hard. Life ain't fair, but it's like I'm in the bumper car. Going around this carousel, rubbing on a corn dog, riding on a roller coaster. When are you gonna let me off? Wanna get off and go. Wanna go home again. It's moving in. But honestly, will somebody stop this train? Whoa. Okay, the rain keep falling, keep on storming. Bird is on my back, but I keep going. And this weight upon my shoulder is enormous. You said no weapon form can ever prosper, so I gotta keep on performing. The show must go on, the show must go on. Life don't stop just cause you can't deal. The train keeps moving, no, you can't be still. You can't go home, you on your own, our heads fine. This train, I wanna go home again. It's moving in. Yeah. Somebody. Yeah. I'm trying to figure something out so I can stop this train. Lord help me not to die, just like a Thomas a train. Like a Denzel movie, can't stop this train. Lord help me stay on track like the boy you sang. And if I ever make it back, I swear I won't complain. Took for granted all them days you let me play in the rain. It never used to fade me or at time it changed. But now my love for you, I swear you stay on my brain. Like a thought, while you tripping, I ain't calling you names. I'm just saying, this train of thought has got me all track. And now I'm praying that the Lord will bring it all back. Back to the days when all I wanted was to be in your will. They said you way too grown, but catch a fish, just live the scandal. I'm praying for serenity to handle it. This train. Yeah.
Go ahead and be who you are, but I choose to be like him. And you can hate me if you want, cause I'm not from this world, past the moon and the stars. No, I'm not from this world, I'm still wearing the scars.
had. Never be content with what you are. So that means if I focus on the external, then the internal getting few awards. I'm a chief sinner, deep penner, repenner to the one who's coming like a thief in the night. So let me tell you what I gotta remember, right? I gotta get it to the middle of my heart where the devil be sending some darts to it. Come and get it, boy. Cause I ain't feeling what they feeling. I've been filled with a feeling that is up to the ceiling, boy. Matter of fact, past that, cause I'm past that feeling that would take me where my past at. I consider it though, no condemnation, boy, man. He forgiving my soul, love, up.
Go ahead and be who you are, but I choose to be like him. And you can hate me if you want, cause I'm not from this world. That's the moon and the stars. No, I'm not from this world. I'm still wearing the skies.
Put the fire in my bones, Lord. And you know I wanna burn from it. Every sin I did commit, what I do? Lord, you know I wanna turn from it. So my sins don't define me. Man, I know you never heard of it. And I'm never living in my past, but you know I gotta learn from it. I gotta take every burden that I ever had, lay it at the foot of the cross and put it down. Then leave it where it's at, cause I got a tendency to pick it up, man. Look around. Everybody wanna ask why I do the same suffer if the Lord got a hand in me. Why? But why not let the saints suffer? They the only ones who can go and just handle it.
Go ahead and be who you are, but I choose to be like him. And you can hate me if you want, cause I'm not from this world. That's the moon and the stars. No, I'm not from this world. I'm still wearing the skies. Go ahead and go ahead and
I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. I ain't even gotta work, boy. All here going, brother, that don't understand the concept of putting God first, boy. New heaven, new earth, boy. Man, you ready, new birth, boy. Can you name another God that would send his only son to come and die for the worst, boy?
go ahead and be who you are, but I choose to be like him. And you can hate me if you want, cause I'm not from this world. That's the moon and the stars. No, I'm not from this world. I'm still wearing the skies.
And we've been having so much fun while y'all have been enjoying the music. I wish y'all could hear what happened off the air.
I'm just gonna sip
It
my
has
tea.
been so great, so amazing.
Got Kermit over here.
But we got Kermit over here with the tea sipping.
It's actually tea though.
Nah, it's cold though.
Oh,
It's sweet tea.
Wow. But yes, like we've been having a great time today. So, you know, we are amongst friends. You know, it's a really good thing. It's a really good thing. And we just want to share how we feel. So earlier we were talking about, you know, being comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I kind of wanted to share my experience. And mine was in regards to a relationship. And I was actually in a relationship with another individual for a period of maybe almost 2 years or so, on and off. And I was really kind of naive and really dumb to a lot of the things that were going on. And Keisha can attest to that.
Just a little.
Oh, just a lot. But my besties, they were just like, Kiki, I really don't know. I really don't know if this is the person for you. And you know, my besties, they grill dudes.
That's how they said it to you.
No.
They grill
I was
dudes.
gonna say they not really besties if they said it like that.
It wasn't cute.
Right. This dude.
Okay, there you go.
No, in the beginning, Ryan, it was like,
we
Kiki,
was chill at the beginning.
they were really chill in the beginning, but then towards a little bit more things happening. It was like
we finna stab you.
They was like, Kiki, really?
really,
I could have just seen that facial expression.
Yeah, that really was Ryan. They were just like, I can't believe you just let somebody treat you like that. And so
I can't believe you just let somebody treat you like that.
This is so true. Things happen. Things happen. But I was really comfortable with being uncomfortable. And like when I say some of the things that transpire, it was like he would go out and he would come back with food for only him. Wow. Knowing that we was going to be, going out somewhere. Oh, I just want to make sure that I ate. But you good though? And I was
doing good.
So I was like, wait a minute, we finna, enter into marriage. We were thinking about marriage and things like that. So it's like, did you just really just go get you some food and didn't offer me anything? Yes. It's so many more stories that I have that I could tell in regards to that relationship, but the signs were there. Right. But I was comfortable because I didn't think that anybody else really would be attracted to me or, because I had gained weight and it was just like, oh, now I don't know if I'll be able to really find anyone or if anybody will find me. Right. And like I accepted a lot of the treatment that this dude did. Now, it's not to say that he's like a ultra super bad dude or anything. He just wasn't the dude for me, and clearly he didn't know how to treat women.
True.
He's just super bad, not ultra, just super bad.
Ultra super
bad. But it was
exactly what that is.
There were like little signs. You had little signs.
And big flags.
Yeah. Yes, and some flags raised. And so, it just really didn't work out. It just really didn't work out. But it took a long time for me to just not be comfortable anymore. So
what was your breaking point?
Oh my goodness, what was my breaking point? I guess that kind of leads to the next thing about what does it take for someone to get out of that comfort zone? And I think for me, my breaking point really was when I came to a realization that this dude just really didn't care about me. Like he was, in my opinion, he was very selfish. Like everything that he did. Yeah, everything he did was to make sure he was okay. Right. But nothing to make sure that we were okay or to make sure that I was okay. And so for me, I just had to see what all he did and say that this is not what I want ever again. Okay. So, yeah.
I just want to say one day I believe that you will make someone very happy.
Boo. I mean, she will, y'all, but the reason he's saying is boo.
And you know what? I really believe that, Strike. I really believe that I will make someone very happy. Thank you.
No doubt.
Y'all would have heard the high five. Keisha just interfered.
I'm in between.
Yeah, interception.
Yes, interception.
Yeah, but I getting back to what I was saying. Like, you really do have to come to a point to where, like Strike was saying earlier, you have to be tired of being tired. Like, you really have to get to that point because nothing's gonna change until you get to that point. So,
why do women say in situations like that?
Let me tell you why.
my first thought would be like, dang, he must be really putting it down.
No.
But that's a dude's,
but sometimes that is
but that's
the case.
True
sometimes.
though. That can be it.
I think I think like
Kiki was saying earlier, I think it's like self-esteem issues sometimes.
Right.
Was like, so he like this dude is like, oh, he's super sexy or whatever.
I mean, my friends.
I agree with Keisha.
My bad, y'all. Let the baby talk.
To my friends, no, he was not. But when you are attracted to someone, you're attracted to them regardless of what other people see.
So all right, but so he was not that type to drop a $300 sewing machine on
No,
you.
He was not.
Oh,
okay. He was that dude that would
go
out of town and not say anything and come back and just think that everything's okay. Like, he was that type of
dude. So hold on, wait a minute.
$300 sewing machine. It's an
inside. It's an
behind
inside.
my madness.
Right.
Don't. Okay.
If you want to know about a $300 sewing machine,
don't. There is no sewing machine, no $300. They're just talking.
Ask that voice that you just heard.
Anywho, we're not gonna ask about that.
But
we're not gonna ask about
so you say he wasn't attractive.
he was
and
to
he
me.
treated you like crap. So what were you drawn to in this guy?
I think that for me, it was more so of you hope that people will eventually do better. And I stood on that hope for a very long time. I stood on that hope with, okay, you were talking to other women and I would find out later and things just came out and you just hope that that person will change because some people really had a gift of gab. You know, they're like the car salesman and they try to make things seem...
So the talk game was crazy.
Yeah, the talk game was on point. Talk game was definitely on point. But you just hope that that person wasn't using it on you even though they are.
So what I'm doing right now is taking notes for Strike. Because you're learning right now.
Oh, God.
Oh.
But wait, to piggyback on that, don't, ladies, gentlemen, both of y'all, like, don't get caught up in the talk because people can make their mouth say anything, but what's in you is going to come out. So when people show you who they are, yeah, it's cute to hope, oh, you're going to change because if I'm treating you right, you're going to treat me right. No, it don't always go down like that. So once you see people's actions, regardless of their words, go by the actions. Because if they don't match, something's wrong. And typically the actions are the truth and the words are the lies. So just look for those things. And you got to know your worth. You got to know,
Right.
you know, your standards. You got to have some rules, something. Don't just be like, well, you can do whatever and I'm going to still love you and hope for the best. And not to say that that's...
She did. She, you know,
and I
she
did.
was good. She was there.
But you just got to, when people show you who they are, you got to go in willing to let go and be like, look, this ain't what I deserve. I'm out. Okay, bye-bye.
Dan, I wasn't willing to do that. So, but something happened. Something clicked.
Thank you for the click.
How about a click? I think the click that ended up happening was someone had called me and said, hey, Kiki, did you know that this person was talking to someone else? And this had been the second or third instance that this happened. And they're talking about getting married. And I'm like,
We were too.
What? So I think for me, that was like, okay, if you did it once, you did it. Actually, no, so that was the third time. I
feel like
that was the third time. You
Three
feel like that person...
You know what he meant to say was 3 strikes and you're out.
Not T-shirt.
That's a good comeback. That's a good comeback. But what I did get out of it, of being uncomfortable, was like at this point now, like you really do have to value the process of what it takes to get out of it. Like that process may not be easy. It's going to be hard work that comes out of it. So like Keisha was saying, you know, my thing was the whole self-esteem thing. Like I just was not, you know, I didn't have the self-esteem that I needed in that relationship, or just, you know, period, for myself. And so I had to really, really work on that. And in all honesty, I still am working on that. Like, I really am, if I'm just transparent about it. So
I got a question.
What's your question?
All right, so Ryan, don't do that. This man Ryan crazy. So what happens if someone is comfortable with being uncomfortable in a situation relationship wise, but they're there because of their own loyalty? What do you guys have to say on that? Because I seen a lot of females be in uncomfortable situations, but they stay there. And some of them stay there because of loyalty. Some people, you know what I'm saying, some women is like, okay, well, I've had a baby by this dude and I don't want to have another baby father, or I don't want to have any kids by any other man. So they try and stay there, and they're in abusive relationships, you know, infidelity, all kind of stuff is going on. Like, what do you guys have to say to that, to those type of situations?
Who don't want another kid.
No, but loyalty, because it's like, well, who are you loyal to?
Man, loyalty is a two-way street.
It is. You loyal to you, or you loyal to this dude and what's going on? Because it's either one or two. You gonna stay in it and deal with it and be okay with being uncomfortable, but shut up about it, because if you're going to choose to do that.
What about in marriage? Just say, for instance, if you're married. Not just another boyfriend, girlfriend relationship.
First thing, if you are being physically abused, get out. That's number one. Don't stay.
That's not Bible.
That is not biblical. You should not be getting black eyes or anything like that. So, number one, get out if you are being physically abused. I can say for verbal abuse, that lasts a whole lot longer than physical abuse. I can say that personally as well. That is what attributed to my self-esteem, is when the person that you're with does not acknowledge or affirm you, especially if you're married. And I would say in that instance, you really have to have, like Keisha was saying, it all boils down to self-worth. But I'm not telling y'all to go get divorced. So FYI, I'm not advocating that. I don't want nobody to think that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not advocating for divorce.
I would. Hey, you getting that black eye, go get that divorce.
Well, yeah, the black eye, yes. But if it's like
it depends on how many black eyes.
Oh my goodness.
You only got
Oh my goodness.
Please disregard that last statement.
Disregard both of those gentlemen at the moment. But if it is something different, if there is a possibility that God can work things out, from being verbally abused or, just being neglected or whatever the case may be, and people do try to stay, to be loyal. You really, in that instance, I would never tell someone to get divorced or not to get divorced. I'm going to say seek God on that. Please seek God on that, because the vows that, that were initially established are for better or for worse. And people always forget the for worse part. For richer or for poorer, I'm only going to love you when you have money. No, it says for poorer too. So I would really say seek God on that.
That's true. Just to piggyback on that real quick, I'm divorced, so
I am too.
I am too. I'm at 3.
Oh, we're not having the.
we're not advocating divorce. I just want to let y'all know.
It's not the war for
but there is life after divorce.
I'm not
okay?
divorced. I've been married one time. I'm still married.
Oh, shit.
All right.
I just want to put that out there, because they was probably like, "What about our Chris?" Like, he ain't say that.
What was I about to say? Oh, just being in that place. I know I was a newbie to the whole saved Christian whatever walk, and was going through a situation where my marriage, wasn't good at all. But I was talking to this pastor's wife of a church that I was going to, and she was telling me about, her situation, how it was kind of rough at the beginning, blase, squaze, whatever. But she said, you made a vow, so you stick to that covenant vow that you made, regardless of what else is going on in the marriage. And I was like, okay, that's something to chew on. But I did that, but I also asked God for my out. And like Kiki was saying, if you pray, like, he will definitely give you, if it's supposed to be what it's supposed to be, you're supposed to leave, whatever. And I felt I was, because it wasn't a healthy situation, excuse me, for either of us, really. But he gave me my out. So I knew it was for me to get out of that situation. But don't just go off of what you feel, because feelings are just fleeting. They'll change from one moment to the next. And if you ain't saved, get there. But if you're not, seek wise counsel from someone that, knows
Thriving,
a little more than you.
If they have a relationship and they're thriving.
Oh my God, they hurt you rude. I was talking, but go ahead.
I'm sorry. I sigh.
It's too late. I'm finished.
Well, I will say definitely, to piggyback off both of them, definitely seek counsel from someone like Strike was saying, who's thriving, and also make sure that the people that you have these conversations with, these people that are going to motivate you, make sure that they're not the same people that misery loves company.
All right, you need an accountability partner.
Correct.
Yeah, you need
A
that,
positive.
but you need someone who is not going, who's just like, okay, girl, we single, so yeah, so now you can come on out with us, like who's advocating for that. Like,
Right.
it's great to have single friends and all that great stuff, but it's still also great to have someone who's going to be able to say, hey, no, your stuff stank too.
Right.
And fortunately, I had people who told me like, Kiki, like, and it hurt, but you know, they were telling me the truth, so there was nothing else I could say about that.
Okay, I want to piggyback off the person who piggybacked off me,
All these piggyback.
and the other person that piggybacked. I want to piggyback.
All these backs of pig. What?
I was
got pork
actually,
skins
look,
now.
I was
Right.
actually being sarcastic. Like, I was like, okay, everybody piggyback.
You're stupid. Whatever.
Let me
Silence.
piggyback too.
Why you talking, Darryl? Why you talking?
Oh my goodness. But anywho, let me ask y'all. I thought that laugh was coming.
Right. The pimp laugh.
Right. So let me ask y'all, what do you guys think the value of getting out of your comfort zone would be? What is really the value of that? Or is there even a value of getting out of your comfort zone?
There's always
Yeah,
a value.
definitely.
You can always put a value to it.
I think
I'm gonna
everybody-
look at the positive because the guy just tried to cut me off. But I'm gonna look at the positive of it. Like I said, stepping out of your comfort zone to reach a goal or
Right.
something that you're aspiring to do or be. That, you know, actually becoming that and reaching that goal is your reward.
Right.
So yeah, there's always rewards or how'd you say it?
The value.
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 So it's always a value.
So the value is predicated off of whatever your goal is.
Did you just say predicated?
Okay, I was like, oh, now you.
Hey man, look, when
over
it's time, you know what I'm saying, I become
ain't the
all
hoodest
things.
dude up in
My
here?
Bible
Wait
tells
a
me to
minute.
become all things, all men. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I'm from the
Paul.
hood, you know, talking about
Okay,
shawty,
Paul.
you know what I'm saying? Shawty, so like, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to talk like this right here, shawty, you know what I'm saying? If I need to read somebody, shawty, you know what I'm saying? Shawty going through, you know what I'm saying? I do that. But then when it's time for me to be very educated, I will do that.
I cannot.
Wow. So did you actually have something
Right.
educated to say?
No, but
say it already?
actually,
No.
I said it
No.
already.
Well,
I think it's
okay.
predicated. I think it's predicated off of whatever you are trying to achieve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your goal or your vision is, outside of you being in that place where you're comfortable, where you're uncomfortable at. So it can vary. It can vary depending on the person.
True.
Sure, I agree with that. It's,
You got no choice.
wow.
Ooh, bully.
We have choices.
bully.
The
choices we choose. Shout out to Country Keith, man.
Country
New
Keith.
money.
Shameless
Shameless plug, man.
Yes,
Shameless
yes.
plug.
Country Keith, new money. Yes, yes.
He gonna
But-
be the artist spotlight?
Right.
Yeah. We might see who's gonna be the artist spotlight.
I bet
this
she ain't
week.
even
Let's
got no
see.
artist spotlight.
He don't know what I got.
We's gonna see.
He desperately trying to find out. Though.
He wanna be it. That's why.
I think our Chris should be the artist spotlight. Do you do producer spotlight? Oh, actually, he is a inspiring artist. He's a top line producer, but he's a inspiring artist. So, shameless plug again, you guys. Okay, our
Wonderful
Chris,
and delightful.
the producer / artist.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
there's a term for that. I think it's called producer artist or artist producer. I don't know.
You're both. We
pro,
get it.
pro artist.
Prardis.
No,
Prardis.
we are not gonna have t-shirts.
We're gonna get back to the value.
He's an arducer.
Do not repeat that ever.
Never in your life, you guys. Are you listening?
Back to the values. Back to the values.
We are getting back to the beat. Okay. So there is definitely a value in getting out of your comfort zone. God does not want you to stay in the same place that your entire life.
Right.
So I want you guys to hear me when I'm saying this. Like, there is always something greater that God has for you to do. So make sure that as you are attaining more wisdom, that you are allowing God to completely allow himself to use you in whatever that is. And God, elevates us in his own timing. But you have to be prepared and you have to be ready. But that also means that you have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone. because everything that he gets ready to take you to is not, it's already a fixed fight. However, it's not an easy one. The battles are what? How does the song go?
Don't say
The
that.
battle is not yours. It's the Lord's.
Lord's.
So just be available
Lord.
and just allow God to use you. I wasn't going to sing
I
this.
thought another
Okay,
song was
thank
coming.
you.
Thank
Well,
you.
Thank you.
Really, Ryan?
Huh?
Wow.
Do it, Kiki. Go.
No.
I hear go and no at the same time.
That's all the time we have today for.
But no, seriously, that is our time for today. We hope that you guys enjoyed us. We had so much fun. Can't wait to share more of Life Out Loud with QuiQui Symone and friends. This is awesome. Yes. So we'll see who we'll have in here next time. So enjoy.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't giving my seat up.
Me neither. So y'all stuck.
Joshua, I'm sorry, buddy.
You're out of there.
I can't go anywhere.
Everybody king. Everybody God, huh? Alright. Tell them they don't do it like the king do. King do. Homie, ain't nobody king you. King you. Simmer down, boy. Down, boy. And get your hands off the crown, boy. Now, boy. Believe me. They don't do it like the king do. King do. Homie, ain't nobody king you. King you. Simmer down, boy. Down, boy. And get your hands off the crown, boy. Now, boy. Real every other day, another sucker on a record pushing dirt up on the Lord name. More money, more cars, get some more chains. It's a sure thing, only way that this will go. Rich or po, shove them in the box like a board game. Fool's lottery, if you think all that property gon' fit up in that box, you play way too much Monopoly. We are just the clay, he the potter, we the pottery. If he remove his hands, we in bad shape, follow me. God over money, boy, that's just my philosophy. As long as I'm the realest, I'm the richest automatically. Game full of lies, so they hating on my honesty. But I'ma tell the truth to they body. They don't do it like the king do. King do, homie, ain't nobody king you. King you, simmer down, boy. Down, boy. And get your hands off the crown, boy. Now, boy, believe me, they don't do it like the king do. King do, homie, ain't nobody king you. King you, simmer down, boy. Down, boy. And get your hands off the crown, boy. Now, boy. Real killer, 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 Mr. Killer. You don't really want it like you say, boy. Everybody wanna bang when it's day, boy. Everybody wanna issue to that magazine spray and they centerfold. They don't want play, boy. Ha. Bullets hot, dog, pipe down. You talking like you tryna die right now. Truth is, if you get shot, you gon' cry loud. And every drop a gangster in your body gon' dry out. Real talk. Everybody wanna pop Rugers. We love to brag about it like it's not foolish. They hate us cause we tryna put a stop to it. And we love to glorify murder till a cop do it. Never been a shooter, that was never me. Never disrespected anybody who respected me. Always kept it cooler when I knew that we was hecka deep. 30 on 3's not gangster, that's hella weak. I know you got a strap, boy, I'm with it too. But I don't let it change how I get at you. Y'all like 5-0, started for protection. The problem is y'all become bishop when you get the juice. King do, king do, homie, ain't nobody king you. King you, simmer down, boy, and get your hands off the crown, boy. Now, boy, believe me, they don't do it like the king do. King do, homie, ain't nobody king you. King you, simmer down, boy, and get your hands off the crown, boy. Now, boy. Real talk. So you trapping in your video and killing in them songs. If a king keep his word, then them lyrics did you wrong. Cause you sleeping in the burbs and the visuals is phony. I know everything you rapping about, I did it with my homies. Getting money out the soil, huh? Something like oil, right? That don't make you royal, bro. You ain't even loyal cause you from the hood, but you don't tell them nothing good. You just sell them poison and the profits move you from the hood. Understood and take a king to make a king. Something that a king do. What it do that king do? What's his name? King who? You send your kid to private school until mine's bang. You went to college but you only rap about the gang. Yahweh's the king, and your way it seems to have me off way in hell. In the hallway it screams. Please believe since it's only one king, that can only mean one thing. Tell them they don't do it like the king do. King do, homie, ain't nobody king you. King you, simmer down, boy, and get your hands off the crown, boy. Now, boy, believe me, they don't do it like the king do. King do, homie, ain't nobody king you. King, you simmer down, boy. Down, boy. And get your hands off the ground, boy. Now, boy. Real talk.
Hey, we ain't living for that applause. I brought my people with me. God chases up in this. Prince. Hey. I wanna go to heaven more than anything. In a dream, in a check, anything. Got a hymn in your heart, let it sing. If God ain't calling, baby, let it rain. His kingdom come, his kingdom came. Who else you know, they can make it rain. For real, put that on everything. Why? Because he own everything. Walking in his promises, that's a pick as well. Omnipresent, mean he everywhere. Real gon' recognize real. Jesus is the only way, that's real. Ay, run back the last bar. Guiding you to Christ just like the North Star. Not the baby in the manger, but the one who took God anger when he took our sins up in his scars. Applause, something I don't live for. Type of thing people wanna kill for. Heaven, want more than the benzo. Tryna go there with my kinfolk. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't seen it. You ain't seen it. You
ain't seen it quite like this. Fall, rise up, fight back like this. You ain't seen it quite like this. Hop on stage with the mic like this. And it's all for the kingdom. We come, go down for the sun. From the birds to the slums, through major collateral, Reverend Run. DMC. Damage, I'm an X-Man like Gambit. Do it for the greatest like Gambit. Get away with praising him just like a bandit. Tryna stop me, promise you can't ban it. Jesus over everything, I wear it like a fashion. Giving criticism is mistaken for a bashing. I'ma keep on whipping, I'ma keep on dancing. We gon' put the devil, kick him out, Chris Hansen.
Applause, something I don't live for. Type of thing people wanna kill for. Heaven, want more than the benzo. Tryna go there with my kinfolk. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't seen it. You ain't seen it. Love God with everything. That's what I was told. I'ma walk by faith, that's a blindfold. Gotta escape this place on the narrow road. Keep Jesus in the middle, that's the centerfold.
Forget the applause, gotta live bold. Ben Walker dead, check the episodes. Got Christ, no other heroes. Name somebody greater, I'll hold. Head stay low, that's a praying mantis. So sick of these fools and all the antics. Feeling real crippled, why? Cause I can't stand it. I don't know another way, gotta stay candid.
Coming off the top like some dandruff. Answer, Jesus is the way, Scantron. Turn us all to a Paul if I fall, I'm going forward. Y'all, heaven is the only thing I'm going towards. Applause, something I don't live for. Type of thing people wanna kill for. Heaven, want more than the benzo. Tryna go there with my kinfolk. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't never seen it quite like this. You ain't seen it. You ain't seen it. You ain't seen it. You ain't seen it.
Now that was my song. That was really my song. That was the one and only Brinson. And so that kind of leads me to the artist spotlight for this episode. And Brinson, he is our artist spotlight. He is the CEO of God Chasers Entertainment. And this dude, I mean, he has so many albums out. I don't think I can count really how many albums he has. He got EPs, he has full albums, he has mixtapes, he has everything you could think of. But the reason why we selected him for the artist spotlight for this episode is because, one, this is my brother in Christ, and he really does walk out the life that he talks about, the life that God has called him to. He's always, one of the things that I can say about Brinson is that he always has an altar call on every album that he has. And I can't really say that I've really seen that on too many other artists' albums. But I just really think that Brinson, he sticks true to his lane. He does not try to be like anyone else. He's business oriented. He tries to do right by everyone. And I just really believe that really needs to be highlighted. And Brinson, this week, dude, I just gotta give you big ups for doing what you've done. You've been in the game for 10 years, for over 10 years. So that really needs some recognition here. Your reward is in heaven, but tonight we are spotlighting you as the artist spotlight for this week's episode on LOL. All right. Are you guys ready? Really? The joke didn't even come yet.
I thought that was the joke.
We're excited. Yay!
Wow.
Okay, go.
Wow. Okay, so here is my corny joke of the day. What do you call an alligator in a vest?
A
What do you
lawyer?
call a lawyer?
Yes.
Wait.
What do you call an alligator
alligator
in a vest?
I don't know.
An investigator.
Wow.
Okay. No, ma'am.
I loved it.
Wait, no, you were real hype about that.
Yeah, she was.
I love it.
I gotta admit that was kind of clever.
It's clever,
Can you see my bruh face? Bruh.
Clever, corny.
And my R. Chris voice. From the first episode.
That was cute. Okay, that was cute.
An investigator.
People don't repeat that. Okay,
Please
do. Just leave it here.
Please forget it.
If you're teaching an elementary class, tell it to them. Other than that, keep it to yourself.
Right, but no, like toddlers, maybe pre-K. Yeah,
Maybe babies who only gonna laugh at it. They don't even know what they laughing at.
Yeah.
They're gonna laugh at the laugh that she just made.
Exactly. Not the joke. No, that was corny.
Corny joke of the day.
Yes, that is my corny joke for
We
the day.
love it.
Cook Up Academy.
I know you want it, you looking for it. I know who got it. She talk about it in every EP, you Don't nobody ever be on what she be on. This is LOL.